Okay, so somebody posted a let's get the new beekeepers excited about bee season, about getting their hives, and show pictures of what you got. So my son and I have been keeping bees for about 4 years. Last winter we lost all of our hives and had to start over. We were up to 4 at the time. We leaned very, very heavily on our mentor, didn't do anything without him. And when we started over last spring, he kind of stepped back and let us do our own thing, and we've learned so much more. So this is a hive we set up last spring. We're in North Florida, so we didn't pull any honey last year. We made some mistakes with this hive, took brood for another hive, and at a time we shouldn't have. And anyways, we were surprised that it lasted over the winter with a tiny little cluster, but it did. So here we are. We've had a lot of 80-degree weather, 80s, pushing 90 at times in the last, really since February. Our weather pattern this time of year swings widely from freezing to 90, from freezing to 90. So all that to say, this is our surviving hive. We did a split from it to these guys about a week and a half ago. Yeah, so their entrance is over here, and it's getting to be bedtime for everybody. But so this is a split we did. We took 2 frames of brood and eggs, and did not take the queen. I didn't understand why our mentor told us not to take the queen, but that's what he told us. So that's what we did. We left the queen. A few days after that, this hive, the mother hive from that, swarmed into the top of that baby pine right there. I had to cut it down to be able to get the swarm. We collected it, put it in this box. This box was filled with bees. They stayed for about a day and a half, and they left again. So had I realized that they would have left again, I would have blocked it off, I guess, and kept them there for a few days. We did see the queen when we put him back in there. We found our queen. She was marked. We put her in, but they all left. So these are our hives. And then yesterday we went and bought 2 new packages we picked up. So we've got this one. We are not feeding because we are in the nectar flow and letting them do their own thing there. So this is the first one. These guys are gonna have, or these girls I should say, are gonna have Hawaiian queens. I understand they're quite elusive, difficult to find in a large hive. Here is the other one that we got, also from the same guy. These nook boxes we're quite proud of. My 13-year-old son built them. So they look a little shanty, but we're proud of them. So that's it. That's our setup. We have 1 hive box, 1 nook. That hive box is queenless right now. They are raising a queen. That nook over there is queenless as well. They are raising a queen. And then these 2 nooks both have queens in them. So we're going to give them a few days before we get in there and check everybody out. They were not really happy when we put them in yesterday. They were much more aggressive than what we are used to seeing from our bees. So we won't be getting in there without our veils and gloves, that's for sure. So that's our setup. We're still new, 4 years in, really a year on our own. I still have a mentor to call if I need, but which I highly recommend, but he does let us kind of sit back and do our own thing. So that's it. Nothing special. We just spread them out, put them on blocks, and stay away from them. Kids play out here in the yard, but we just kind of steer clear.